Why shop at Michaels? That is the question for the day, guys. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go into Michaels. We're going to check out some of the different prices. We're going to check out some of the things you guys have asked about over the last couple years about Michaels. It's not really a store that I frequent much, but we do like to shop here from time to time, especially when there are some deals going on. Let's get to it. I have to admit, I did a little bit of research before coming to Michaels today and noticed that they have a big clearance event going on. You guys know how I love sales, and I'm sure you do too. I remember last year me and Jessica came and saw some of the spring and summer floral and decor sale events. 70% off some of this stuff. This is the time that is good to shop here. A little flamingo, lemonade. Oh, look at that. Pineapple here. How much is this? This is $24.99, but it is 70% off. I also like how they have the price guides here, to where if you see a price on it, they've already got it figured out for you, so you don't have to do the math in your head. Although I like doing the math in my head, just to keep sharp on my math skills. But yeah, these are the times we like to visit Michaels. But we're going to check out some other things here today of why we really like Michaels. Most of you know on the channel, Jessica is a crafter, and we do a lot of craft shopping at Hobby Lobby, but we do come to Michaels a lot. We usually don't talk too much about it, but we want to, as this is the time to shop here, guys, for real. And they got lots of stuff on clearance. I was thinking of Michaels here the other day when I went to Dollar Tree and saw some of the different price increases on floral. And it's like, yeah, a lot of the floral stuff at Dollar Tree is pretty cool, but these are like masterly made right here. Like if you're looking for good floral stuff, I mean, look at this. This looks as real as it can get. 70% off, guys. I mean, this, some pretty amazing deals. And, you know, normally I wouldn't think to find these kind of sales at Michaels, but this is part of the reason why I wanted to come here today, because there are some pretty amazing things. I'm going to have to take some photos of some of this stuff and show Jess, because I'm sure she's going to want to, she had to work today, but she definitely wants to see some of this stuff. Plus, we're going to check out some of the Halloween stuff as well. I did see that on my way in, but I wanted to focus on some of the best deals here first. And this is what I absolutely love here at Michaels, is all the different things that you can't find anywhere else. I mean, you can find stuff like this kind of like at Hobby Lobby and stuff, but, you know, they each kind of have their own thing. Look at this. Everything about our love still haunts me. Oh, that is kind of creepy. We're going to go over multiple different crafting options in this video. So if crafting is your thing, or you just want to check out some of the different deals, you're in luck. We're going to look at some of these. So these are a very popular brand of glue guns. I know we had a couple of viewers that mentioned that the glue guns at Dollar Tree were not that great. I know this brand. These are really good. $3.99 for these. Of course, you want more of a heavy duty one that's going to hold more. $19.99 for that. They also sell Gorilla glue guns, which is interesting. I've never seen this before. Now, of course, these are going to be a little pricey. This one right here is $19.99. The big one up here, $26.99. Let us know down in the comments which one of these that you like. I do know that Ashland is a very good, well-known brand. Let me know if you've tried the Gorilla glue gun though, and if it's, I'm sure it's pretty good. It's amazing that Hobby Lobby and Michaels can be so different. Like these kind of things, like I feel like you wouldn't find at Hobby Lobby. They just kind of have their own things. Even some of the different styles, like the wire wreath styles, a little bit different than Hobby Lobby. So it's another reason why it's good to check out Michaels. Is I know a lot of people always say because it's more pricey, but some of these things, you know, seem like they're pretty decent prices. Plus, we always look at the sales first. Of course, you know, if Jess is shopping here, she's usually coming for something that she knows, something she's going to craft together, you know, so we try to wait for those specific deals to arise. But oh, look at the starfish down there. $7.99 for those. I feel these prices are very comparable to Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby may be a little cheaper in some things, but Michaels does have good deals sometimes. I also like how Michaels just puts all of this in one area here. Wall hanging solutions. So all your wall hanging, from like picture frames, command strips, all these different things are in one place. All these like hangers right here. I like that. That way, if you ask for one of these items, you just go to this spot, and it's going to have anything you're looking for wall hanging solutions. Like Hobby Lobby, they always have different discounts here as well, not just clearance items. Looks like they got the Fine Art Maker pen and pencil sets. Buy one, get one 50% off. And again, this is the Artist Loft, so you know you're getting great quality here. All kinds of different sales here, Artist Loft products. And the only reason why I even know the names of these are from my family. My mother-in-law, she is very artisty as well, lack of a better word there, but Jessica has gotten that from her mother. They both are some serious crafters, and that's how I've learned some of these name brands that are hard to beat. You know, when you find a sale on it, you better pick it up, because it's, you know, these don't go on sale too often. Yeah, they may go on sale more often these days than they used to. Not really too sure, but some pretty good deals. Wow, these paints right here, fine art paint, mediums and brushes on sale. Buy one, get one 50% off. Wow, that's pretty good. Another awesome thing about Michael's Arts and Crafts here is, doesn't this look welcoming? Like, if I was a painter, I would appreciate this. That you have it out here, you have it all shown, you know, you can feel the brush, you know, you can feel what it's like, know if it's your particular type of brush. I mean, I have some of my expertise too. You know, if I go into Guitar Center or something, I can tell right away whether the strings are worth it just by feeling the guitar strings. So I can imagine an artist and or painter or artist painter would be able to do the same thing. You could probably look at these brushes right away and know whether they're good quality or not. And I've heard they're all good quality. You do kind of have to look all around the store too, because they will have all of these different clearance events. Like, this is not the spring and summer stuff. This is just part of a clearance event. This fixture only 70% off, original ticketed price. That's a pretty good deal. I'll have to ask my mother-in-law if she got her Ott light here, which I think this is the one she has. She swears by this thing. And they may look a little pricey, but they're the perfect lighting. Like, if you're doing like bead, I know she does a lot of diamond painting and a lot of different crafting. She sews and stuff like that. And she can sit on her couch, hang this on her little stand, and sit comfortably on her couch while even watching TV. But she gets pretty into it, so yeah, I don't even know. But I think this is the exact one she has right here, but she swears by this thing. They also sell a lot of Fiskars tools here, a lot of crafting tools, which is very high quality when it comes to different crafting tools, measuring kits, stuff like that, scissors. You know, you can find Fiskars like lawn care stuff at Home Depot for some pretty decent prices. This stuff is very, like, solid. Like, I've heard Fiskars scissors are some of the best scissors you can buy. As you can tell, they are pretty pricey. They even got these little things on them. That's got to tell you right there, they have to take that off to even get you this. So that's got to tell you, it's pretty high quality. Of course, they've got tons of others as well. Speaking of diamond paintings, here are some of them right here. My mother-in-law and Jessica love doing these. I'll tell you what, it would be a struggle for me. It's tedious work, but they say it's calming and very soothing, so definitely something interesting. Jessica has done some pretty cool, she did one, like a smaller one of Cinderella Castle, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It even has like the reflection on the lake. If you look from a little bit of a distance, I mean, you can't even tell that it's a diamond painting, but as you get closer, it's like the art kind of grabs you a little. And it looks a little different the closer and closer you get. No less amazing either. Sometimes I'll have a sale on these too. The other day I was at Walmart, and some people were saying that not only did the prices go up on the yarn at Walmart, that they were getting pretty expensive. Well, I've always heard that Michael's yarn quality is some of the best, and it's right about the same price for what looks to be about the same amount. Maybe a little more, a little less, give or take. But these are $9.99. And about the same of what it is at Walmart. The sizes look the same, but good quality here. And you do have to kind of keep an eye online for when they have stuff like this on sale. Sometimes they'll have this stuff on sale. I love these things. I love like getting something like this and painting. It's been a long time since I've done anything like this, but kind of wanting to now because this looks really cool. I can turn this into like a Christmas house or something. Put some little trees there. Put stuff inside the little house here. $12.99 I really feel isn't that bad of a deal anyway. Something to do yourself, a DIY project. Me and my mom were talking about some DIY projects and talking about Michaels and kind of Hobby Lobby and how, you know, it's a good way. You know, if you were to buy something like this, you know, maybe all decked out and everything, it might be $30, $40. But this is something that could be therapeutic. Do it yourself. $12.99. Of course, you'd have to get the paints and stuff, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's got the little thing you can hang it too. Okay, so before you guys start leaving comments, yes, I did realize that these are birdhouses, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, really, you could make it a birdhouse anyway. Make it a birdhouse, or you can just make it something cool to put in your house, right? This is interesting. So just looking at this right away, if I was to do something creative with this, I would probably do something like the Triforce from Legend of Zelda. Maybe have a little Link sitting on top there. I couldn't begin to tell you anything about all of these different Mod Podges other than this is something my mother-in-law uses quite frequently for a lot of different things. And I do know a little bit about Gorilla Glue, and I'll tell you what, I've never seen so many different kinds used for whatever. There's some of the super glue right there. Mounting tape, squares, Gorilla Glue. I'll tell you what, it's once you stick it, good luck getting it apart. And one awesome reason I love coming to Michaels, especially this time of year, they have all the, well, maybe not all of them, but they got a bunch of different Limax, which is pretty pricey, but you get what you pay for. These are intricate, very, very well done. Little spooky town houses here. They are pretty expensive. I wonder if these will go on sale. I have to keep an eye out for these. Those of you who've been on the channel for a while know that me and Jessica have a pretty good amount of haunted houses by Limax. But what's nice here is they also sell these little figures. You know, if you want to add to the parade of people. Oh, that kind of looks like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That's pretty cool. And yeah, they sell a lot of these, a lot of different little lights, stuff you can add to your spooky town village. Okay, well, I found one I really like. I did call Jess. She wants to come here probably in a couple days. She wants to check out some things anyway for some of her crafting stuff. But doesn't that kind of look like Castle Grayskull from He-Man? It's $89.99. I have to see when or if these go on sale. The problem is that I feel like these sell very quickly. Looks like they have some of these different graduation things in case you haven't gotten it already, which I'm sure a lot of people have. But they are 60% off pricing guide right there. This is interesting too. Earn 9% in rewards every day when you use your Michaels credit card. 9%. If you shop here a lot, that's a good way you can save. Also, get 20% off your first Michaels credit card purchase when you open an account. Another thing, and I know that this is something that's probably not very important to most people, but any Michaels that I've ever been in, it smells amazing in here. It is very welcoming. It kind of smells like Bath and Body Works. Like it just draws you in. I saw these candles here. I was like, is this where the smell's coming from? But it's not. It's kind of like all throughout the store, like a nice floral smell, kind of very fresh. You know, that might not mean much to most people, but I like that. Oh, I found more sales here. 40% off different crafting storage stuff. Better keep Jess away from this. Have to lead her in a different direction. All modular craft storage, 40% off original ticketed price. Wow, this thing right here, this Simply Tidy right here, this is normally $119.99, on sale for $69.99. I wonder if this big one right here, I wonder if this is part of that. I don't know. They don't have a sticker. I feel like they'd have a sticker on this. $349.99 for this originally. And they've got this little stacker right here on sale for $69.99, down from $119.99 as well. So I really like this. This is really nice. It's a nice organizer. Jess has something like this. Scrapbook cases for $4.99. That is half off. I may have to let Jess know this. She makes her own scrapbooks. Like she builds the the book binding. She binds the book together. She creates all different kinds of stuff in the scrapbook. We'll have to show you guys one of her scrapbooks one time, kind of just go through some of the photos and stuff, because she does an amazing job. Another thing that I love at Michael's here, and why I feel it's important if you are a crafter to shop here, look at some of this stuff. All craft storage by Simply Tidy, regularly $249 and up, 40% off. Look at this. This is awesome looking. These little different colored, like something you can use for your beads. I didn't, you know, I'll be honest with you, I didn't really expect to see all these great deals here at Michael's today. I mean, some of this stuff is really cool. I mean, I'd even use for myself, like the YouTube workstation in the war room, as we call it. Lots of deals here today. I'm gonna have to, I've been kind of taking some photos of things. I took some photos of the craft, or the scrapbook cases down there to see if because those are half off. Those are $4.99. That's a good deal. Look at this. 3-tier Gramercy rolling cart. $59.99, regularly $79.99. Might be able to find something like that cheaper on Amazon, but look at all this stuff. It's like they think of all the little details, like holding your scissors. Here's some of the vinyl here. Also, for those of you who asked for the vinyl that was on sale at Dollar Tree, thank you all to wanting me to remind Jessica about that. However, Jessica does not like that vinyl. It is very cheap quality, and I understand that, but yeah, it was a really good deal. But she wouldn't use it. And honestly, she has tons and tons of vinyl. So really, but we did see where they had vinyl at Dollar Tree for 25 cents. And I know I was like, I was going to buy a lot of it anyway, but she doesn't like the quality. So we didn't even bother, but just letting you guys know if you are looking for some, it is, they do have some pretty cheap ones at Dollar Tree right now, at least ours. It might just be our Dollar Tree here in Cincinnati, Ohio. See this one right here? I think this is the same thing. I'll know this is a Hudson cart, and this is a Gramercy cart. Wow, these really nice photo boxes right here. I think Jess has some of these. 3 for $9.99. 3 for $9.99. That is a good deal. These are normally $7.99 a piece. They do have some clearance on vinyl here that I'll have to let Jess know. Some of these are $7, $10, $7 one's gone. But see, when you see prices like this for $19.99, and you probably get a lot more here, but when you see these kind of prices, $19.99, $24.99, that does kind of tell me that this quality's got to be way better than Dollar Tree. Not knocking on Dollar Tree. Like, if you just need it for, you know, whatever kind of project you're doing, yeah, I mean, even at $1.25 is a pretty good deal, but you can definitely tell these are more expensive for a reason. Also, back here by the vinyl, I don't know if all Michaels are the same, but at least here at ours, all of this stuff right here is on clearance. All of it. Like a bunch of different things here. I am finding clearance items all over this store. So let us know down in the comments if you shop at Michaels and if yours has had all these different clearance items. Because, yeah, definitely. Oh, they even got some yarn on clearance down here. Okay, so first of all, I found some more scrapbook cases here. I did call Jess. She wanted the pink and the blue one that I showed before, but she said, because I told her, I was like, well, because she makes some pretty big scrapbooks, I was like, you might be able to fit 2, but she said what she would do is that she has projects that she's working on these, and that is what she would do it for. She would put all of a scrapbook project in one of these, all her different stickers and cutouts and sew-ins and all that stuff. She would use these for like the project, which I think is genius. She also told me that a lot of the vinyl that she uses is like iron-on vinyl. I did see this clearance here, some of this iron-on vinyl. These are $12. Not sure if that's a great deal or not. This is why I need her here. But I'm not going to bother her. She's kind of busy, so. But yeah, nice having her with me in these kind of stores, because I get a better idea of what's a good deal and what's not. She would be able to break down, you know, what's the difference between some of the prices here and some of them at Hobby Lobby. Of course, some of this stuff, this is what I was talking about before. You know, I feel like Hobby Lobby kind of has their own things too, and so does Michael's. I've never seen this at Hobby Lobby, and that is pretty cool. Some little glowing glow terrarium. Looks like you make it yourself. That is neat. This is kind of cool too, and I haven't seen this at Hobby Lobby. We're at Hobby Lobby a lot. Jessica loves Hobby Lobby, but I don't know. I'm thinking we need to come to Michael's more too. I mean, she does come to Michael's. Look at this. If you want to make like different fused bead kit. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. Disney villains. Yeah, I got Jafar, Ursula, Maleficent, the evil witch dressed as the lady with the poison apple there, Captain Hook, Snow White, the evil queen. Did I say? Yeah, wait a minute. No, that's the evil queen. That's the witch from Snow White. I'm confused. There's Scar, I know that one, and there's Cruella de Vil, but they got these other ones here too. How much is that? That's $17.99. Yeah, $17.99 for that. They got some of these other like smaller ones here. You can do the Avengers. Fuse bead, the Avengers. I've never heard of these fuse beads. I'm sure Jess has. I'm about to ask her about this. Oh, they got Toy Story. That's kind of cool. One great reason to shop at Michael's as well is something that my mom and my aunt and my cousins do for their church. They have youth groups and they get different crafting. They get like a crafting item to do like every week. That could be different like drawings or putting stuff together, but always great ideas here. I do believe they shop at Hobby Lobby for that stuff too, but I do know they come to Michael's as well. And you know, a lot of do-it-yourself projects that you can do. Makes it very therapeutic, but things for different, you know, youth groups and stuff like that. It's a great place to come for that. I knew I remembered this aisle. Me and Jessica spent quite a bit of time in this aisle back when we got married. We were looking for some nice thank you cards. These might actually be the ones we got, I think. Thank you cards for the wedding. Some other things. I think we got a lot of stuff from here for our wedding. And Hobby Lobby. I know we went to both. We went everywhere. Party City. Everything you can think of. Try and find the best deals. Yeah. Nice they have this stuff too. So this has been hanging on my card here, and I wasn't really sure what it was for, and I finally looked at it. I thought I would mention, because there's been a lot of Party City and Joann stores closing. This is them reassuring you that Michael's has what you need. Sewing and fabric essentials. They tell you what aisles are in. That's nice. Packaging and party supplies in aisles 4 and 5. Balloon inflation services. That's good to know. Birthday party planning, custom framing services, free rewards program, earn 3% or 6% back on your purchase. Michael's credit card that we talked about before. Can't find what you need? We have over 1 million products online. See a team member for assistance. I like that. Walking back down the craft yourself aisle here, they have a lot of these National Geographic projects. More than I've probably seen anywhere else. Reaction rocket, that sounds like fun. A lot of these are $12.99. They've got a ton of them. Crystal Garden here, those are always fun to watch grow. So I found this in the back corner here. Isn't this pretty popular? I'm not 100%, but I've heard of Woolies before. Lion Brand yarns. Let me know down in the comments. I do believe this is a pretty popular one, and the prices don't really look too bad. They've got a lot of different styles for sure. Just pointing out another deal here. Pretty high quality frames here at Michael's Home Collection wall frames. Buy one, get one free of equal or lesser value. So let me say I do just believe that it's these Home Collection wall frames. I was looking at some of the gallery frames over on the other side, and they're nice, but they didn't have these signs. So I don't know if these are included. Some of these are pretty expensive, but buy one, get one free. So if you planned on buying one of these anyway, but you were like, wasn't really the right deal, well, at least you get one free, and I'm assuming you can mix and match here. They've got this artist table on sale for $129.99, down from $199.99. This is really nice. Of course, the one I got Jessica one Christmas, I do believe was a lot better. Well, this is nice, but hers is great quality too. I don't really remember what I paid for it, but it's got like 2 different sides on it and everything. I don't know if I've ever showed that in a video. Maybe, but this is kind of like what she uses for her different scrapping and her diamond painting. She'll have like a little light, kind of like what I was showing before that her mother uses, my mother-in-law. But she also has one of these. As a matter of fact, I think my mother-in-law has the same exact one that I bought for Jess. But they're really nice. Nice to have if you're a big crafter. And really, yeah, that's a good deal. $129.99, yeah. Now they do have these Studio Decor Belmont frames and shadow boxes on sale. Buy one, get one free. And okay, that's where the date is. Okay, so this is good through July 5th. So that'd be Saturday, July 5th, 2025. But yeah, buy one, get one free. I like the free stuff. I was almost done. I was like, I'm going to walk around, just check out some of the different clearance items, the spring and summer decor sale, 70% off. I was like, some of this stuff I just got to show. I mean, this is really cool. I like this portable lantern, and you got different color schemes here. So if you're going with a different motif, something, is that the right word? So you got this lantern, solar. It's in French, I guess. There we go. Solar hanging glass lantern there. That is really nice. Normally $22.99, but 70% off. They have these Ashland Home Collection pillows, like these throw pillows here. 50% off. I like these big Halloween ornaments here. I do feel like they're going to be bringing in some more ornaments and stuff. Look at this. I don't know if I think this is where we got our Halloween tree. I don't know if we showed our Halloween tree last year. I can't remember. I'll have to ask Jess, but I also want to see if she wants to get this bat here. We have a little topper. I don't think we have a topper. We were looking for like a pumpkin topper for it. It is really cool. As always, I'm pretty sure I've showed it before, but as we get closer to Halloween, she'll be putting all this stuff up. Also, Ashland products, so it's good quality. But yeah, we'll definitely show that in an upcoming video. Holy smokes, I found the aisle, guys. This was directly up front. I guess I just missed it. But they will have more. Look at this little guy. That is hilarious. How much is he? I don't see a... $14.99. That's a bit much. We gotta wait till this stuff's on sale. Don't know if they'll have a sale before Halloween. Let us know down in the comments if you know for sure. Jess might know. Look at this little frog guy. That's hilarious. They'll probably have a sale on this stuff. Don't know if they're going to have a sale on Lemax. Lemax is name brand. Don't know if they'll have a deal on those, but we'll have to wait for that. Oh, look at that countdown to Halloween thing. That's pretty cool. Michaels has a little bit of Halloween for everybody. Different glamour, flashy stuff here. Yeah, if it's what you like, it's what you like. Oh, look at that. They look dead tired, don't they? Wish you were here. Get in, loser. Oh, look at this. Got this. Some cool stuff. Oh, yeah. I think we saw this last year. A little skeleton in the bed. Uh-oh. That's a little invasive. Okay, so why shop at Michael's? Because this place is awesome. I love this place. I love it now more than I ever have. Seeing all that clearance stuff again just kind of reminded me that, hey, this is another place where you can save money on some cool, fancy stuff. I say fancy because a lot of the quality here is pretty fantastic. Anything we've ever bought from Michael's, quality's been great. So when you can find a great deal and get good quality, I mean, that's a no-brainer for me. It's a no-brainer for Jess. She's excited to come here now. Especially, I came here really for two things for myself that I wanted to share with you guys, but I knew the 70% off clearance was going on, and then the Halloween stuff. I always like looking at the new Lemax Halloween houses, all the Halloween stuff like that. But looking around at all the different deals and everything, Michael's really is a great place to go. I mean, this is the arts and crafts. It is called the Arts and Crafts Store, but I would say the Arts and Crafts Superstore, where, you can still save some money on things. Sometimes you might have to wait a week or two, kind of like Hobby Lobby, for the right deal to land. But, if we look online and check for when those deals are, it's a good way where you can save a lot of money on good quality stuff. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me. So, I really enjoyed this video. With all that being said, I'm out. And always remember, the adventure is out.